Hello everybody, and today I'm going to be showing you a trick on Excel. And I'm going to be starting like kind of a different thing. So this is my first video on like Excel tutorials or tips or whatever. And so today I'm going to be showing you how to add or multiply numbers in Excel. Or add, multiply, like do any mathematical operation. So, the first thing I'm going to show you is addition. So, let's do 2, and then here let's do 3. Okay, so you have to have the 2 or 3 numbers that you want already in the grid. And then what you have to do is you have to go to a cell where you want the answer. Let's say I want the answer right next to it. You have to click equals. And then you have to, okay, so right now, all I've done is clicked equals. The equal symbol, and then I'm going to click the arrow symbols and navigate to the cell that I want to go. So let's do 2 first. Alright, now all I've done is press the arrow keys and the equal symbol so far. I haven't pressed anything else. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to type in the operation that I want to do. So right now, just don't press any enter or whatever. Just don't press anything. All you're going to do is your cursor is actually right there. So I'm going to type in the operation that I want to do. So since we're adding, we want to do the plus symbol. Okay, now all I've done is click the plus symbol. And then what I'm going to do is, once again, I'm going to start using the arrow keys. And I'm going to kind of just click them and go to the second cell where I want my answer. So that, not where you want your answer, the second cell that you want to perform the operation on. So in this case, it's a 3. And then you might like to add, well, okay, let's do another plus here. Let's do plus, and then it comes up with a third cell, and you can choose the same cells over and over again. But you can't choose the answer cell where you're going to get the answer. Otherwise, it'll come up with an error. So I'm going to select 2 again. Actually, I'm going to select 3. So that will be, so far what I have on the screen here, it says L13, so L13, which is 2, plus M13, which is 3. So 2, 3, plus 3 again. And then once you're happy with all your operations, you just have to click enter. And it automatically does it for you. So I'm going to do another example here. Let's put this down here, just so you don't get confused. So the first thing you're going to do is equals. And then you're going to use the arrow keys and navigate to the cell that you want to do. So let's select this 8. And then you're going to do the operation that you want to do. So plus. And then you're going to navigate again to the second cell you want to do. And then as soon as you've navigated there, you can press enter. And of course you can do more than one cell. So you can do something like, let's do equals, so that, plus, that, plus, that, plus, that, and then you can click enter. So you can have as many as you want. And okay, so now I'm going to show you how to subtract. It's the exact same concept. So let's just subtract this 8 from this 3. So it's the exact same concept. You're just going to do equals, and then you're going to go to the first cell, which should be the bigger number, unless you want to get a negative. Okay, so you go to the first cell that you want to subtract from. So this 8, I want to subtract 3 from this 8. So I'm going to do 8, and then I haven't touched anything else. I'm going to click the minus symbol, and then I'm going to go to the next cell, which is 3, and then I haven't clicked anything else, and then I'm going to click enter. And it gives you an answer of 5, which is correct, because 8 minus 3 is 5. Okay, so multiplying is the exact same thing. Let's do this 8 multiplied by this 10. So equals, and then navigate to the cell, and then this time don't do X as the multiplication symbol. Do this kind of asterisk. So it's on my keyboard it's above the 8, so click Shift 8. But on your keyboard it might be different. So I've done the multiplication symbol, and then gonna navigate to this one, and then click Enter, and it gives you an answer of 80, which is correct. And the exact same thing goes for dividing. So let's say I wanted to divide 80. No, actually, let's say I wanted to divide 8 by 2. So I'm going to do this up here. I'm going to do it here. So equals, and then I'm going to navigate using the arrow keys to the 8. And divided by this 2. And then click Enter, and it gives me an answer of 4, which is correct. One more thing you can do is you can do multiple operations at once. But before I do that, I'm just going to show you something cool. So if you select a cell up here, it comes up with this thing, and whatever you type there, it also types there, which means that you can also do the equals thing up here. So equals, and then use the arrow key. Oh, okay. That doesn't actually work, I think. But I think you can click on, yeah, okay. So you can click on the cell as well instead of using the arrow keys. And you can, okay, I don't actually know what that does, but wait, I'm going to try it. So let's do from here to here. Minus 0. Oh, and one more thing is you can actually type, so you don't have to go to another cell. You can actually type the operation right here, like the number here. So you can do minus 0 plus 0. Oh, by the way, I'm doing this up here. Can you see my mouse? I'm doing this up here. Plus 0, and then you can do the numbers there, and it doesn't just have to be 0. So if I click Enter now, yeah, okay. So it kind of, okay. So what it does is it takes the specific values from there, and it does the operations on them specifically, but it's the same operation. So this 2 was plus 0, minus 0, so that got us 2, 3 plus 0, minus, and it just continued that operation. So it got it. Okay. I'm just going to delete that bit. Okay. One more thing is, yeah, as I said before, you can do multiple operations. So let's do equals. Equals? Yeah, that's equals. And then I'm going to go 80 divided by 10. And then I'm going to add 4. I'm going to add 4. And then I'm going to divide it by 2. So let's see if this follows BODMAS or not. So that is 80 divided by 10 plus 4 divided by 2. Okay, wait, let's just do this. So 80 divided by 10 is equal to 8. And plus, and it does follow BODMAS. Because, so you're plussing that with, what is this? You're plussing that with 4 divided by 2, but it's pretending that it's pretending that 4 divided by 2 is inside the brackets, because following BODMAS, it's supposed to, so if you know what BODMAS is, it's BODMAS, and so this B stands for brackets, this O stands for order, and so on, and it does it in that specific order, so it does follow BODMAS, if you know what that is. So yeah, that's gonna be it for this video, guys. If you liked it, please make sure to hit the like button as well as the subscribe button, which is right next to it. And if you want to be notified of when I upload my videos, then also click the notification bell. And yeah, bye. See you in my next video.